What's going on, everybody? Pause here. Welcome to another episode of AAA Monday. I am a little fucking haggard right now, so I'm gonna get Andrea to ask the questions while I try and think of the answers. I'm really tired and really kind of hungover, mostly because I did like a friggin' 10-hour live stream and I ended up drinking the entire time, which is, I don't suggest you do it. And yeah, don't drink, boys and girls.
You still sound like you're drunk. That's hilarious.
I might. No, I can't be.
I'm still drunk.
I'm still a little bit drunk. I'm not really though.
Oh,
but
that's
yes. Good. Do you wanna answer? How are you, Andrea?
I'm not hungover and I feel pretty good.
I hate you. She was awesome enough to go get me my hangover cure, which is it typically was like, it's Wendy's and fucking Gatorade, and it's gross.
Smelled so good though. I miss
Yeah.
bread sometimes.
No, Wendy's is really bad for you. Anyways,
Yeah,
let's
it's
get on with the
gross.
questions here. I'll fuck it. I'll read it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Lindsay Martindale wants to know, how does Andrea feel / deal with you being so tall? Pause.
Well, I just do.
All right. There's your answer.
It's fine. We are like quite different in height, but it's not too bad. Can't stand and kiss though. That's just too much on my neck. It hurts because he's too tall. It's better to like sit down or lie down and stuff. But other than that, the only annoying thing about him being so tall was in our last place, he was too tall to do laundry. Because the ceiling was so low, he would hit it every time he walked in the room, so I always had to do it. And then also trying to find him shirts because he's so tall.
And I have broad ass shoulders, so
and,
it like
yeah.
makes everything. I hate being tall.
Yeah,
People
no
who
matter
want to be tall. No, you don't. It sucks.
And no matter like what size your body is, when you're really tall, you always have to get the biggest shirts so they're long enough for you. And if you shrink them even a little bit, they are too short. And that's the most frustrating thing. Laundry.
Yeah.
Because if I mess up the laundry, ugh.
Well, there you go. She basically just deals with it.
But it's good, I like it, because when he hugs me, I get to go right under his arm. It's nice. And if he holds open doors, I walk under his arm. It's fun. Anyways, I like it.
You're gonna like set this precedent of like girls wanting tall boyfriends now for silly stuff like that.
So, it's surprisingly very comforting.
Trust me, she thought it was really, really fucking awesome of me to do that before we were dating, to hold open the door and her go under my arms.
I liked it, okay? I'm sorry.
See?
I can't
I guess
help
being
it.
tall does has its perks when it comes to not clothes, you know? I don't really wear Andrea, so
What?
I don't know where I'm going with this.
You're just saying things
Yeah.
now?
Anyways, the next question comes in from Chris McLeod. Says, for both Alex and Andrea, what's the one game for each of you that you play when you just want to get away from the world and clear your head? And kind of related follow-up question for Alex, how pumped are you for Yoshi's Woolly World, and will you do an LP of it when it comes out next year? I'm excited for it. I'm kind of very cautious about it because of the 3DS New Yoshi's Island that came out. I liked like the first world, then everything else kind of just went poop, and I'm scared for it now. But I'm cautiously excited, but it's cool because I'm gonna force Andrea to play with me because it's a co-op game.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It does look really cute, though.
It does,
They make
right?
such cute sounds, and they poop out little yarn balls.
Well, I don't think they poop out yarn balls.
Pretty
but,
sure they're pooping.
That's
I like to
gross.
think that they're pooping. It's kind
You
of
don't
cute.
poop out eggs, Andrea. You don't poop out eggs. Okay, that's what.
Well, chickens do.
They don't poop them out. It's
Sure
not like
they
like,
do. Where do
"Man,
you
I'm
think
gonna
they come
go
from?"
Take a giant shit. Oh look, it's our new son, Jeffrey. It's like,
Yeah,
no.
that's exactly how it happens, and they fucking love Jeffrey. So maybe you should stop hating.
Fucking Jeffrey. Anyways, Andrea, what game do you get to play to clear? She doesn't even play games anymore.
Well,
She
no.
basically goes in a rocking chair, rocks back and forth, and knits socks for future
Number
Jeffrey.
1, we don't have a rocking chair.
Yet.
Number 2, I have never completely finished a pair of socks ever because
I never
That's
said you
way too much
I
work.
never said you completed. I'm just saying you were knitting.
regardless, that's factually incorrect because I do not have a rocking chair, so you should just stop.
All right. So what do you do then for not gaming then?
Well, when I used to play games, I would used to play, well, WoW, because that's like the ultimate, you know, thought-absorbing, get-out-of-your-own-life game. But when I was younger, I just played Final Fantasy all the time. I loved RPGs. I just played them and played them.
Aw, yeah.
Super escapism.
See, for me, it would definitely be... it's definitely Binding of Isaac, and that's basically basically another reason why I brought back that on my channel is because I play it so freaking much. I'm like, fuck it, why not record it too? Because like even when I'm not recording it, I'll still play it. Like I mean, the other night, like it's a good game to play. Whatever, like you know, when I want to escape from the world, or you know, I also just want to kill some time while I'm waiting for a render. You know,
and you don't get as angry as with Counter-Strike, so you can actually relax.
Yeah, I get angry with Counter-Strike. It's terrible.
Oh, brutal.
Yep. Anyways, thank you for the question. The next one comes in from Casper Grimshaw. Wants to know, or wait, the question is, I'm finishing up school and getting into that transition to an adult. My biggest fear is of the what's next. So my question is, did either of you plan to go into a profession and end up here, or at least did you know what you wanted to be? I still don't know what I want to be. If that makes you feel any better. I mean, like, I realize that YouTube's not going to be here forever, but I still don't know what I want to be. I mean, I did, like, initially I thought I wanted to go into, like, culinary arts, but then I ended up moving, and then I wanted to go into, like, electrical engineering, and then I was there for a couple months, and I looked at the path, and I was like, yeah, I really don't see myself doing this as a career anymore. So I dropped out, and here I am.
Yeah, when I was younger, I wanted to become... I don't know, I just wanted to go to art school, so I went to art school, and I thought, well, what am I going to do with my life? I thought I'd become an art teacher, and then I was taking the classes, and I realized what a colossal waste of fucking time that it is to go to art school. So, I dropped out of art school, and then eventually I ended up going to massage therapy, and then, for reasons, I couldn't end up finishing, but honestly, I would still love to do that. I thought about doing that when I was a teenager, but my back was so wrecked, there was no way I could have. Now it's possible, but... who knows? It's, you know what? Don't go into university unless you know what you want to do. Because otherwise, you're just wasting your fucking money. It is just pointless. And then you just end up in debt. Like, work, explore the world, you know, work on yourself as a person, do whatever. But don't waste money on, like, the intro year where you go and do a bunch of random shit classes for garbage, you know?
Yeah.
Figure out what you want to do. And it doesn't have to be university. You could, like, do anything. You could go work somewhere and work your way up. You could become an apprentice of someone. Just, you know, do what you want to do. It's way more important to be happy than rich.
Yep. I 100% agree. Thank you for the question. Anyways, the next one is from Anna Erzen. Oh god, I probably butchered your name and you probably hate me for that. Anyways, she wants to know, it really annoys me how some people will say something like, someday you will definitely want to have children when explicitly tell them, or when you explicitly tell them you don't want to have children. I mean, do people change their minds? But still, it means if you tell people that after they decide to share with you, or am I the only person bothered by that? I've never been asked that question, and...
Okay, well, as a woman, I'm going to say... well, as a childbearing woman, I would like to say that that makes me absolutely fucking furious. It's so freaking stupid. Like, when I was younger, I didn't think I wanted kids. I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I would tell people and everything, and they're like, oh, you'll change your mind. And you know what? I ended up changing my mind. But if there's someone who says, I don't want kids, you have to take that, what they're saying to you, seriously. Because they might end up getting older and they won't ever want kids. And I know plenty of people, I actually work with a few, that absolutely don't want them. Don't like them, or don't want them, or just for any number of reasons don't want kids. And that's absolutely okay. Just because people are able to bear children does not mean that they are, like, genetically predisposed to having them. It doesn't mean that they will absolutely want them for any number of reasons. And you know what? It's absolutely their choice, and people should just shut the fuck up about it. I'm sorry, I get really angry about that. It just makes me mad.
Yeah.
It's just...
but you'll change your mind.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Just joking.
Yeah, but I'll change your... oh, yeah, I'll change my mind, I guess, after I punch you in the face about it.
Hey, come on now, don't do that. That's...
just saying, that's what you should tell people. Oh, yeah, I'll change my mind once I kick your ass. Anyways.
Well,
sorry.
if you guys want to ever get in a fight with Andrea, you know what to say to her. She'll fight you at PAX, and she's not afraid.
Yeah, I'll take you out to the, you know, outside for some parking lot feedback.
Parking lot? Who says that still? You're so
Anybody
weird. That's
who
like,
worked where
that's
we
like
did.
old school work days.
I know.
Parking lot feedback. Oh my god. Thank you for the question.
You like it.
The next question comes in from, I assume this is Classics, right? 95.
I never would have guessed that,
6.
but it looks right.
Anyways, they want to know, do you ever pamp yourself with random haircuts? Or for Andrea, a random salon trip?
No, he submits himself to my piss poor haircutting skills and lets me cut his hair now, apparently.
I just fucking...
Which is terrifying.
I hate hair, okay? I honestly hate my hair. I don't know why, but it's been like this fucking ongoing joke in my Twitch chat. Hey, Pause, nice hair. Every fucking day there's a hair comment. I don't understand it.
That's really rude. You know what? You guys should all
I just
stop.
laughed at it now.
Aw. No, I hate haircuts. Going for a haircut is like the most awful situation. It's not relaxing. It's just all stress and all frustration. I hate my hair sometimes. It's so big.
See,
so stupid.
Do anything to pamper ourselves? We're not like those type of people that really do that type of stuff, are we?
The only thing I do is I go get my nails done.
Yeah, but you do that like every week. That's not more of like a pamper yourself thing.
Well, it is. Like... It's nice. It's like you go see her and we just chat the whole time and she pampers me.
Can you answer me this? When the fuck you get at Pokemon ball nails, huh?
I don't.
Pokeball nails.
My nail lady is not skilled enough with freehand to do them.
Can you tell me who this is so I can send her this information?
Not even a little bit.
Of you bashing her on the internet, saying that she's not skillful enough to
There's one lady in
Pokeballs?
town. There's one lady in town who totally could, but I absolutely can't get in with her. She's so busy and has so many people.
I'm just do it for once.
Mad.
I want Pokeball nails.
No, they're gonna be awful.
They're not gonna be awful.
Maybe after Winnipeg.
Or for Winnipeg.
Not for Winnipeg. Yeah. No, I'm getting nice nails for Winnipeg.
Pokeball nails.
No.
Come on.
No, because if I hate them, I have to deal with them the whole time we're there. And it's going to be like, oh, I hate my life.
You could like put up your middle finger, you'd be like, go,
I choose
you. And then you give your mom the finger or something.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, my mom would take it with a smile. But anyways.
Yeah.
My mom's kind of chill.
So basically what we're saying is Pokeball nails for Winnipeg. Anyways, the next question comes in from Mr. Citizen Smiley. It says, Pause and Andrea, what are your opinions on the My Little Pony fandom and quote-unquote brownies?
I love brownies.
I love me some brownies. Add some walnuts and chocolate on top.
Ugh, walnuts.
You're a
heathen.
Wow, okay. And bronies. And also, what is your opinion on bullying that goes on because of the fandom? I personally have gone through a lot because I'm a brony. Even though I'm 16, I would just really like to hear your opinion on it. P.S. Fluttershy is best pony because I can relate to her and she has helped me through a lot. Question?
Okay, well, I don't get it, for one thing, the fandom, because I'm not really into it. I tried to watch a couple episodes, I don't get it. But honestly, when it's someone else's fandom, I think people should have respect for other people in the fandoms, as long as they're not being super obnoxious about it. But even if they are being obnoxious, you should just tell them to settle down and not, like, totally make fun of their fandom. I go through a lot of this crap on Tumblr.
I'm in the same boat. I really have no idea what the heck. I tried watching. I gave the show a shot and it just was not my thing. And it sucks that people bully people for like something that they like. I mean, when I was in high school and like, you know, just growing up, it's really weird to see like this whole culture change, because when I was growing up, you know, playing games and everything was super fucking nerdy and you'd get picked on because like, oh, you just go home and
you play Halo all the time?
Yeah, it's like, and then now it's I don't know. It's really weird to see the change, and it just, like I said, it just sucks that you know, for something that you like, people bully you. Just don't stand up for that shit. Don't let it get to you. It's, you know.
Yeah, you're allowed to like whatever you like. I just think it's so stupid that it's like, oh, guys shouldn't be liking My Little Pony because they're guys and that's so gay or whatever. That's just bullshit. Okay, you like whatever the fuck you want. And you know what? I've heard a lot of good things about it on Tumblr. Like, it's not for me, but I hear there's tons of good messages in it, and the characters are actually, like, really relatable. Like, they have really, like, regular, normal person problems and stuff, and the messages that they send through the show have been really positive. Lots of people say, I watch this show and it makes me feel better, or, like, it's really helped me, or it makes me believe in the, you know, the future of mankind and stuff. So, if something's like that, I can't see it being a bad thing. Seems like it's pretty good.
I agree. I agree. And thank you for the question. So the next question comes in from Colin Reed, wants to know, Pause, have you ever been bullied? If so, how did you get through it? I don't recall ever getting like bullied. I mean, you know, there's like the teasing. I used to play hacky sack and people would steal that shit, and but
you used to play hacky sack? Aw. Oh, Alex.
Repressed memories from like grade 5 are fucking coming back. Thank you, Andrea.
You mentioned it. You went there.
I'm being bullied right now. There we go. See, you're a dick butt.
So he just makes me sleep on the couch.
I don't know. Like, for myself, I've never really been bullied. I mean, I've been more of like, not like a socially awkward outcast. I always stuck to myself because like I moved every 2 years, so I just never really had the chance to like gain friends, and it got to a point where I was like, well, I know I'm gonna move 2 years, so no point in trying to get like a best friend or anything like that. So me, like the way I got through it mostly, like, and again, this is not for bullying. I know Andrea has gone through it, so maybe she has better advice. But like I said, for me, like, just to deal with my thing is I used to keep a diary. Don't freaking make fun of me, Andrea, for that too. Oh,
I don't think that's
but
funny.
You make fun of me for hacky sacks.
Well, hacky sacks.
Hacky sacks were cool.
Come on, you're
then.
laughing at yourself right now.
Hacky sacks
were never cool.
I'm gonna buy another hacky sack and start playing with Joey because he likes hacky sack.
Of course he does.
A bunch of hippies over here. But like the only way I got through was, like I said, you know, keep a diary. Not really a diary, it's more of like a journal type of thing where I just wrote down thoughts or whatever. And I also just like listened to a lot of music. That was it for me.
I was horrendously bullied in school because I was fat and weird, I guess. And I had no idea what was going on with all the popular kids, so I was always behind on the times. I was quite old-fashioned, I guess. For me, obviously I never had the type of resources we have now. I didn't have the internet or anything because, you know, I was born that long ago. Mostly it was just like middle school and, what's the other one? Elementary school. Because, like, I don't know, when everybody got to high school when I was younger, we just sort of all mellowed out and everyone was pretty good. But middle school and elementary was the worst, and I got bullied all the time. What I did back then was kind of stupid, and I just kept to myself, and I never fought back, and I just, you know, went home and cried about it and stuff. But my advice would be now, stand up to people. Because if you, like, stand up to them and you, like, call them out on their shit and everything, then most of the time it'll shut most people down. They're not that, you know, creative with their insults and stuff. And if you bully them, or not bully them, if you hit them back with logic, you know, if someone's like, oh, you're so fat, it's like, yes, thank you. How did you notice? I'm amazed that you managed to grasp that so quickly. You know, you gotta, like, get back at them. Be as intelligent as you can about it, and tell them, like, hey, you know, whatever you're doing is totally not cool. You are being a total asshole right now, and I'm really afraid for your future children.
But don't put yourselves in harm's way, though.
No,
like,
don't do that. I mean, like, I wouldn't say go, like, tattling to your teachers and stuff, not because, like, oh, you'll be a tattletale, but because that sort of thing can make them engage in more bullying and stuff. Like, do it absolutely if you're in danger. But regular bullying, there's a portion of it you need to stand up for yourself. I mean, unfortunately, kids aren't really taught manners or how to be nice nowadays. A lot of it is parents' problem, but I'm going off topic. Anyways, don't let them do it to you. Stand up to them as best you can. That's all I can say.
So, Andrea, the next question comes in from Ella Rafster? I assume that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, what are your thoughts on becoming vegetarian/vegan?
I'm sorry. I laughed when I read it and I'm laughing now. I'm sorry. For anyone who's vegetarian or vegan, absolutely. But my answer to your question is bacon. So, no. I still have a junior bacon cheeseburger waiting outside. I can't wait to... See, the thing is, I don't care if you're vegetarian or vegan, but if you're gonna go on, like, the side of the streets and be like, for instance, okay, I really hate people who push their own moral rights on other people. Oh, like those cow people?
Yeah, on Mother's Day, last month, I was gonna say a couple of months ago, but last month, we went downtown, and of course we had Five Guys right afterwards, and
we went to
like
Vancouver.
These cows, and it was like, what did I say?
You just said we went downtown. We went to Vancouver for a concert. So.
Downtown Vancouver. And I forget what they were. They were like, it said something about like all mothers should be treated equally. And it was just like this big cow like handing out things. And of course they're like pushing their, like, I fucking hate those people who are like pushing like envelopes being like, here, do this because it's the right thing to do. I was like, no, I just had a burger. It was tasty. So if it like, I don't know. I just hate those people. It's the same thing with like, you know, religion and everything. I don't like the people who push their like I said, I just don't like when people push their thoughts onto people. Do what you want to do, just keep it to yourself and don't hate me. I don't hate you. So
yeah, exactly. And you know what? All these vegans and stuff, they're always telling me, oh, like, there's never any options, and I can't find lots of good food, and it's so hard to eat clean, and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Try being paleo. Then see how hard it is to eat in a certain diet, okay? It's just friggin' tough. But, I don't know, vegetarian, vegan, for me, it wouldn't even be possible, because with paleo, you're not allowed to eat grains or legumes. So that's, like, a huge part of the protein for those diets, and I just could not do it. And also bacon.
Also, those plants are living. Just throwing that out there. Anyways, the next the next and last question comes from Andre. Hi. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Andre Brooks. It says, Andrea, do you think Alex's his job is weird? I mean, you are playing video games.
That's true. He certainly is.
Do you find it weird?
I did at first, but not the video games thing, because like obviously I was super into them, so I didn't have a problem with that. We were never one of those couples or nothing. But when he first started, I didn't even know what Let's Plays were. I had no idea what he was like playing to. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna try this thing and see how it goes, and I was like, okay, have fun. Have fun, babes. And then it just turned out to be this thing that actually made money and stuff, and it was just friggin' bizarre. And then he got more and more followers, and then or subscribers, sorry, it's not Tumblr here, and became really famous on the internet and stuff, like,
really
you know,
famous.
Niche famous, you know what I mean? Anyways, and it was just bizarre. And then we did that thing in Victoria when we came out here the first time, that meet and greet.
My very first
and
meet and greet.
so many people showed up. I was
think
like,
we had
what
like
the
27,
fuck?
and this is when I didn't even have like 100,000, I believe.
Yeah, and parents were bringing their kids to come see you and stuff. I was just like, oh my god, we're in the fucking Twilight Zone. What the hell is this? And it just, and then, I don't know, I sort of like looked into it more and saw, like, ended up meeting a lot of the people he was playing games with back then and stuff. And it was like, oh, okay, this is kind of neat. I just didn't realize honestly, back then, I didn't know anyone made money off YouTube.
Right?
Like, I didn't even know, like, Philip DeFranco and stuff. I was like, wow, how has he got such big stuff? How does he move out here when he's just making videos all the time? Apparently, you can make money off this junk here. It's
a
crazy.
pretty weird but cool market to try and get into.
Yeah, it's absolutely weird, and it just goes to show you how wrong our parents were when they said you shouldn't play video games because it's just wasting your time.
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah.
See? I stay up till 3 in the morning playing World of Warcraft. Look where it got me now. Ha!
Suck it, Mom.
No. No. Anyways, I guess on that awkward note, we're going to end this episode of AAA Mondays off. I want to thank everyone for submitting their questions, and I know we couldn't get through every single one, but if you guys do want to, have the opportunity to have your questions answered,
Okay there, drunkie.
I need sleep. But be sure to leave a question down below, and we'll look through the questions and choose the ones that are appealing to us, and we hope you guys enjoyed.
We're gonna play favorites, so make them good.
And if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, as it does help it a lot, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Bye.